All right, so another session about kickstarting your social media campaign. And for today's video, we will be going to discuss about how to set up a social listening campaign. So let me discuss our goal here first. The first one is we're actually setting up a social media campaign that will identify, categorize, and operationalize the way your company deals with social mentions in the most effective way. So, our ideal outcome here is you will be able to know what people are saying about your brand on social media, and you can act accordingly. So the prerequisites, there are actually no prerequisites in getting started with social media listening campaign. And I just want you to know the importance of this. So setting up a social listening campaign will help you offer better customer support as well as make more informed business decisions based on what clients, potential clients, and people in your industry are saying about your company. So where is this done? This is done in Google Alerts. But if you have a budget, you can do it via Hootsuite as well. But on this video, I'm just going to use Google Alerts since it's free and you'll definitely pay nothing. Depending on the financial resources you have, I mean, it will really depend on how you are capable to pay with stuffs. But for now, of course, we are definitely using Google Alerts. So you have to get this done. You'll definitely have to get this done. The sooner, the better. So whose role is this? This role is for you as a freelancer, or if you're a business owner, this role is for your social media manager or for your virtual assistant. So you can just instruct them on how to do this. So for the environment setup, you definitely need to get an access to your company's social media accounts. So you will definitely use the social media accounts to connect your monitoring tools and to reply to social mentions. So for now, you'll definitely have to decide on which tool you want to use. So for the purpose of this lesson or for the purpose of this discussion, we will exemplify the social listening campaign setup using Google Alerts, right? So actually, there's a lot of pros in Google Alerts. As I said a while ago, it's free, so you don't need to pay. And it's very easy to set up, of course. And great for smaller businesses. So if you're just a freelancer and you're just for now starting out, and this is great for you. This is a great uh, tool that you should use for your clients. So if you're just starting out in digital marketing, then Google Alerts is definitely perfect for you. So the only con of Google Alerts is that it won't send you alerts for all your social channels, all right? Just those whose messages are indexed in Google. For example, Twitter is usually being indexed by Google now. So, um, if ever there are social signals in Google, I mean on from Twitter, speaking about your brand, mentioning about your brand, then you'll definitely see it once it's indexed on Google. So Google will alert you about it. All right. So let's now set up Google Alerts. Okay, so let's continue. So to put it simply, Google Alerts uses the same crawlers as Google Search does to find the search queries you set it up for. So if you decide to set up a social listening campaign using Google Alerts. So you'll definitely have to follow these steps. First is you would need to go to Google Alerts. So just simply type in Google Alerts. So just click on the first result here. So, all right, so I'm here now. Then enter a query into a search into this search box here. So you can set up a as many alerts as you want. So I definitely recommend you get started with each of the following for your business. For example, brand name. So if for example my brand is rank your niche. So rank your niche. Digital marketing. So I'm just gonna this is the one of the best examples. So you don't have to narrow down the results first. You would need broader results, all right, as a start. So another another recommendation is that brand name plus common complaint, like for example, rank your niche, bad service. So if Google has received something like that, it will definitely notify you. So again, another best example is your brand name plus review. So if people are talking about you, so if you want to spy or whether there are actually reviews that people are doing for your website from different channels, and if Google has indexed it, so you'll definitely know the reviews, right? So and then the other thing is that you can just search for your brand name, all right? So another one is founder plus or the CEO name. Like for example, I am the CEO of Rank Your Niche. So Roylan Joseph Chavez. I just type it there. It's very nice. And then one more thing is the product name. So if you have a specific product name that is actually unique to your business, so just fill it in if you want. And lastly, the competitors. So if you want to know what your competitors were doing, so you will just simply type their name. Like, for example, my competitor, right? So if Google has indexed something from your competitors, so it will alert you, especially about what they're doing, right? So this is very important. It's because you would want to listen to what they are doing as well. So it's simply just spying on your competitors, which is the thing and what you want to master as well when it comes to digital marketing. Since if you as a freelancer or if you as a business owner who have just started out, you would need you spying on competitors might have you or you will be able to take a shortcut, right? So you will know what they are doing, especially on their social media channels. Are they doing when it comes to on page? I mean SEO and off page, something like that. So we will go over that as we go on with our digital marketing discussions. So encourage your friends to join my group, Digital Marketing Tips with Froylan, and I'm gonna see them all there. All right. So for the search term above, I'll definitely just create an alert for my brand, which is rank your niche. So I can. The second step is once you have entered the search term, click on show options. All right. So you will see the options here. So first is there's actually a little bit of a note here. So you can adjust. The third thing that you will do is you can definitely adjust the options according to your preferences. So if this is your first time setting up an alert for your business, so I definitely recommend you don't narrow your results too much. As I have said a while ago, don't narrow it. So instead, you have to allow a few broad alerts to come in and narrow based on the results to filter out the relevant results. All right. So how often how often? So this one, how often? So as it happens at most once a day. So, or at most once a week. If you have a small team, if you're a business owner, if you have a small team, you can choose a daily frequency. However, if someone on your team is in charge of social listening, so you can go with the most frequent option, right? So I'll definitely do it for now. I'm gonna do it once a day. It's because my kickoff for social media is I'm actually on a fast tracking stage now since I've been growing my business as well. Right. So for the sources, so you would want to set it to automatic, right? So I would definitely recommend you that you will set it as automatic, all right? So the language, this will narrow your specific language. I'll definitely choose English, of course. So how many results? Only the best results. So you will want this. All results, it will bombard you with emails, so it will bombard you with alerts. Some you don't want as some alerts you definitely don't want to have. So you can just deliver it to the email address that you prefer. So this is okay now. I'm just gonna click on the fourth step is to click on create alert. So all right. So this is good now. So what we'll do next is you can add more regarding the thing that I have uh, discussed a while ago. You can add more queries. Right, so below the setup, I mean alert setup form, you will see the type of results you are likely to receive in your inbox according to your entered criteria. So this is the criteria that I have entered, right? So if they are not suitable for what you are looking for, so you can definitely use a search operator. I mean search term operator. So this one is the search term. I mean quotations. So for example, you can definitely use a special operator, which is this quotation. Like for example, rank your niche. So what does this mean? So you can use quotations around your phrases or search term that you want when you want Google Alerts to send you emails regarding mentions that contain this very exact term. All right. So, for example, rank your niche this will only reveal mentions that contain this exact term, right? And not just part of it or with other terms in the middle. This will only, again, show you the results based on this specific term. Create alert. I'm good with this. So the minus operator. So there's also the minus operator. Like for example, rank your niche. All right. So if I don't want to hear about um, something like topic to be ignored, all right. So you'll definitely use this minus operator here. This one. So I'm gonna also um, uh, insert the phrase inside this quotation, the topic that I want to ignore. All right. So or there's also this or operator, search operator. So this one or. So for example, rank your niche or search term. All right. So what does this do for you? So if you want to create an alert for terms that are more or less synonymous or very close in nature, use the or. So for example, rank your niche or Roylan Chavez, right? So I basically have few results here. All right, so there's also what we call this plus operator. So what is this for? If you want to create an alert for results that must contain several specific terms, use the plus operator, all right? So for example, this one, so if I want results that will contain few more specific terms, I'm gonna use this plus search operator. So that's pretty much it. I hope you liked my video. So the purpose of this social listening is to you know be up to par with the alerts or dimensions that your brand is currently or currently has on Google search results. All right, so I'll definitely do this for my brand, and not only for my brand. I'm gonna do this uh, um, just to spy my competitors as well. So basically, uh, you can be a lot more creative when it comes to this one. There's actually a lot of uses here. And yes, thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope to see you on my next video. So thank you so much, and please invite your friends to my group, and I'm looking forward to seeing you there.